Hey, what up guys, and welcome to another Dragon Ball unboxing video. So, let's check this out. Okay, so we're gonna move on. And here it is. So today we're gonna be taking a look at the Dragon Ball Z full color manga, the final one of the Saiyan Saga. This is volume number 3. We're gonna take a look at the backside in a second, but first I'm gonna show you guys the side right here. And go through this. And I'll talk about volume 2 in a bit. So I've still been really enjoying going through the manga again in this format. Here's the chapters. And I'm also reading them really quickly too. So we're gonna skim through this. Yeah, I think one of these days I sat down and read 11 chapters, and then when I was looking at volume 1 the first time, I think I read 8 chapters in one go. And I mean, I could have gone and read more when I was reading volume 2, but I stopped because I was like, let me just savor a few extra chapters for the next time I sit down and read. But all that to say, this is still very enjoyable. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about volume 2 now. And there's a few things that stuck out to me this time that I do, want to point out that were interesting. So for one, it was just kind of interesting how when the Cyberman blew himself up after fighting Yamcha and losing to him, Nappa didn't like the result and was basically saying like, wow, you wanted a draw? Like, is that for real? Like, that's what you wanted? He was disappointed about that. And then as for when it comes to the Z fighters, when Chaozu blows up trying to kill Nappa and it doesn't work, before the smoke actually clears, Piccolo's over here saying, oh, he's earned my respect, trying to take an opponent with him. So that was a cool little way, like, seeing both sides of this conflict and their opinions on that. Another thing that I liked a lot, just kind of considering what would have happened, was the thought of, because Korin gave Goku the last 2 senzu beans he had before he arrived at the battlefield. Goku took one of them to get his stamina back, and then the other one he gave half to Krillin, half to Gohan. But I was thinking, what if, Yajirobe, or Yajirobe, went to see Korin before, before he went out to train on his own and all that. What if he went to go do that and met up with all the Z fighters too? How would that change the dynamics of the battle? But I mean, he's definitely a coward, so yeah, he probably wouldn't want to step up. So those are the few things that stood out to me. Oh, I also wanted to mention, the very first chapter when King Kai is telling Goku, you gotta head back. He tells him like, hey, like if you were to harness the power of the sun, like who knows what could happen there in terms of like power and all that, something along those lines. That was really cool, and something that, at least from what I remember, was never really properly explored in the series. Where Goku uses the power of the sun itself and somehow is different than every other usage of the Spirit Bomb that we get to see. That's just another thing that would have been kind of interesting, and see what Toriyama could have done if he even considered that at all. But yeah, I wonder what could have happened there. Maybe, I don't know, a Spirit Bomb in a different color or something, maybe like a red ball, I'm not sure. And well, just long story short, just want to end it there. I am really enjoying this. I do recommend picking it up, and this was the initial price if you were curious. But yeah, I'll just leave it there, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.